So this guy's got like abs of steel.
How's that?
Well, I've been punching him for the past little while here, and he seems to be just caring not at all.
He's like Harry Houdini, but
I met you at the inn. This town. What happened to it? I traveled far to the reach of this town. Mirage, this I never expect.
But this I never expected!
If I can get out of here alive, I can record this tale of terror.
Oh, hey, this is H.P. Lovecraft. Otherwise
I
known
met you
as
at the end.
Hayden.
Hayden Lovecraft, they call him.
Yeah, like,
HP.
that's what the H is for.
Yeah, that's what the
Actually.
H is for.
I mean, it could be.
I can't remember what the H stands for.
It was Howard.
Probably.
Also, was that a pin name or was that his real name?
I think that was his real name.
Yeah, I think it actually was his real name.
Sambo
That's what I
never
thought, but you know, you never know.
Also, I want to take some time to appreciate, like, the creepiness of this song when we're outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this is
agree.
Yeah.
this is on like Lavender Town level.
Well, let's not get crazy here. Mainly because like that song was nuts. I'm going to have to go all the way back around. Yep.
Yep, you made a mistake.
Because I wanted to go talk to Hayden and see what's going up in Hayden Town. I accidentally got the right answer immediately, and...
West Side.
Also, it was Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Howard Phillips.
Hayden Phillips Lovecraft. Weird.
Howard Poopsmith.
Here, Poop Smith.
How are you doing?
Mr. Poopy Butt.
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty swell.
I do
Fine
really,
enough.
really enjoy Lovecraft stuff. Darn you, glassine dust.
I really, really want to play more World of Darkness.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Oh no.
Because, you know, that one is super difficult to run, and turns out, you know, whenever he's not on the deployment, then Chris is, you know, going to be in engineering school. Which turns out that's a bit of a time sink.
It
Kinda, yeah.
is, in fact.
That dude keeps busy.
He really is. He's probably one of the busiest people that I have met in my life.
What'd you just eat?
A bulb.
Zombo.
That
The
table
whole
just
thing.
explode.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
what we were
you-
yelling about possessed table before.
Yeah, the last episode, and also... Ow, you jerk! Also, at the beginning...
What the hell is that thing?
It's like a fish. It's a sandfish.
In Zombieland.
A sand piranha fish.
Sandfish
Oh, there's
and
Malin's parents that
Zombieland.
you're killing.
Well, you know...
Sandstone.
I wonder if Malin is actually, you know, legit alive.
Are you gonna crawl under?
Ouch! Why does this always happen to me?
Woo! That was wonderful.
Good thing should say dead!
Bad things happening to Trevor makes my day.
It's hilarious.
Well, you know, you'll pay for this eventually.
I'm not sure who you're talking to, and how much I approve that statement depends wildly on the answer.
You know, stuff.
Face.
He's going to bed. Go to sleep, zombie.
Ooh, they got money.
Night night zombie.
Night night.
I'm gonna just sleep in the zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
What's the worst
hey,
that could happen?
zombie-
You
bed.
killed the zombie. You left an entire zombie skeleton under the pillow, and so the tooth fairy gave you a brick of gold.
You know, that makes way too much sense.
I mean, it's a whole mouthful of teeth and a skeleton.
You know, the tooth fairy is kind of terrifying if you think
Awesome.
about it.
Yeah.
Also, the implications of being able to stuff skeletons in beds and get bricks of gold is kind of a terrifying implication, because I'm pretty sure the murder rate would go up a bit if that was true.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I assumed this is how the organ trade works.
Uh-huh. Oh, look.
You
That
would
probably,
take a red
that
star.
probably belongs to Malin.
I totally picked that up on purpose. I'm not shocked that this happened at all. Nope.
I actually did. Ah!
Hi,
The devil.
Satan.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, if
If
there
there
was
was
a
a
dog
dog
here.
Call the Dalai Lama.
They didn't even allow me a second to try and figure this out on my own. Wait a minute. Didn't she have a dog? Maybe it's a zombie. Are you in her bed, dog?
I mean, it all kind
Dog.
of depends on the logistics of zombification in this particular universe.
Well, all I'm saying is that if your nose was made of decaying flesh, it would be a lot harder to smell things, just because all you could mostly smell is decaying flesh. Take it from the person that smelled a lot of decaying flesh.
Yeah.
Decaying flesh.
That's kind of your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
You got
I mean-
weird wheelhouses.
But if, like, zombification is a virus, there's almost no diseases excepting rabies, and there's only a small handful of diseases that are actually communicable between dogs and humans.
Yeah. For sure.
Now they're all in your hand.
Ah!
There are some
People missed you.
that are communicable to pests between dogs,
Right.
you know, like.
But you
the
gotta
plague.
think about too that if we were to have a disease that was anything like zombieism, rabies would be one of the
That is true.
closest things you could think of, because the idea that it like slowly makes you lose your brain and you actually do
Yeah.
like gain like heightened senses and stuff is, you know, kind of what you're looking for. You go crazy, you're kind of strong and terrifying, and all you want to do is attack people.
Yeah.
This is sounding cooler and cooler. How do I get the rabies?
Well, you find a skunk that's trying to cross the road and he's having trouble in the middle of the day. And you help him.
Does it have to be a skunk?
It's actually
They're
a skunk
gonna bat.
fairly often,
You can
surprisingly.
find a bat and have it spit in your eye.
If
Yep.
they're awake
is-
during the day, it's usually a bad sign.
Yeah.
Stop getting exploded.
We had
You stop getting exploded.
my brother-in-law's brother, so no relation that I could really speak of, you know.
But you're gonna speak of it anyways.
had a dog that had to unfortunately be put down because it got rabies because a skunk came out in broad daylight, grabbed the chain that.
Basilus!
Whoa!
You let me go!
That is
So a
awesome.
basilisk and a chon-chon in the same
Okay.
place.
Yep.
With zombies and whatever
And
these
they're
like
both coming at you with the
porcupine
fish.
fish are.
Oh
Porcupine skelefish.
No!
Like you're like 3 different kinds of bones.
This is kind of the worst situation you've ever been
This
in.
is wonderful. I love this so much. So yeah, so his dog was chained up outside, and a skunk showed up, grabbed the chain, and slowly pulled the chain towards itself until the dog was up to it, and then bit the dog, and then of course they took it in and it had rabies.
no! That's so sad.
Also confusing.
The poor dog, like that terrifying moment.
What the heck's up with skunks?
They're messed up if they got rabies.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're usually
Apparently
you know,
turns them into serial
pretty gentle
killers.
creatures.
It turns anyone into
Yeah, I
serial
was
killers.
gonna
That's
say
why I'm
rabies
saying rabies is the closest thing to zombieism that we have.
And
All
that's
right.
why they call them mad dogs.
Guys, what's the opposite of lizard?
The opposite of lizard would be cold.
Blue
Are you
light?
sure it wouldn't be hex? Or raw? Raw might be the opposite of lizard.
By the power
Real
of
and raw.
raw meat. Yeah.
There's Neofang. Ooh, stickers.
Also, I wonder if you should equip that ribbon or see what it does.
Scarf?
I have to find a dog.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
It wasn't an equip item. It was
It was
a
a-
please sniff this puppy thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Please sniff this puppy thing.
Which
At
is
least-
why we talked about zombies, because
Well, I did 10. Yeah, that's more.
maybe.
Did the
Alright.
cryosphere really do more damage?
Yeah.
Even though it was minus 11?
Are we sure it didn't show
Well,
up
I did.
anywhere on your
I
armor?
did 14. Fire pike.
Okay.
Are lizards very flammable? Wait, that's
Fire-
the one I was using initially.
Fire seems like a bad idea because
Desert.
the Neofang. Because, I mean, they're cold-blooded, so you're only
Well, I did
helping them,
19.
right?
Okay, 19.
You're like, here, have some gentle warmness since you can't produce your own.
And they are cold-blooded.
I'll double check the
cold-blooded.
armor.
It seems like it would be really weird to be a cold-blooded creature. Trevor, what's it like?
Oh, you know, it ain't bad. Oh, hey, I can wear the rags. I can be like a zombie.
That's why he gets so very warm so easily, because its temperature depends on his environment.
Doing cartwheels? Is this a
Um,
bad
That is
thing to
terrifying.
know?
I don't like
I don't know.
that.
Nightmares.
It's just the Borfus.
I am for some reason.
Borfus
no.
flurry.
No.
It's
Oh
like-
god. No.
I just hear behind me like, karate baby! Best exclamation ever. Thank you, video games, for bringing us this moment.
See, I was like, oh, it's like a less cute version of our Borfies from earlier, but then Karate Baby happened, and now they have nothing to do with the Borfies.
So
Borfus.
Onimusha is the Capcom game that is basically Resident Evil but samurais.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
yeah, I played the crap out of
I
that.
played a whole bunch of that on the PS2. It was a great game. And then I discovered, that not very long after it came out on the PS2, it came out on the original Xbox, and that they had kind of updated it a little bit. And so more recently, I was like, I really want to play this game again. So I got it for the Xbox and started playing it. And I discovered that, there's a few changes here or there, but the most terrifying of changes is that there's occasionally just a doll in some of the rooms that just shoots swords out of its face and attacks you and you can't kill it.
Yeah, that was the first one I ever played.
And it is so terrifying, especially because you've played the game multiple times before and you know it really well. And then you walk into a room and there is an unkillable doll that is just destroying you all of a sudden. It was really creepy.
Yeah, that sounds... I don't know what's the deal with dolls in games, but I do not like them very much.
Yeah.
Because they understand that they're the worst!
And it has an attack where it literally latches onto your throat and sucks the life out of you. Real
I was
creepy.
never very fond of dolls.
Keep it up.
Yeah?
That seems to be working.
Aha!
Aww.
You, This game is weird sometimes.
But it doesn't
Hide in your box.
I wonder what the rags are for. I'm afraid to put them on because that's a lot less defense.
Okay, what works on ghosts?
Kill it with fire!
I don't think so. Oh, you got abducted by a ghost! Yes! Woo!
What the
Hey! I was right! The well was filled with horrible dark monsters!
Why do you have to be right about all the worst things? I blame
Because
you
he's Pajama
entirely.
Savvy.
Why is he Pajama Savvy?
You're Pajama Savvy.
No, I'm Pajamas. Savvy?
Pajamas.
Can I wear you?
Who?
Pajamas.
We all love pajamas.
Pajamas isn't here.
Oh, that poor girl.
What?
Emily, will you tell that story, please?
What?
So, my aunt works at a school, and one of her kids, she read her name on her list, and she's like, oh, that's an interesting name. And the little girl comes up to her, and she says, your name's really interesting. And she says, yeah, my mom saw it in a magazine, and her name is Pajamas, spelled P-A-G...
P-A-J-A-M-A-S.
My mom saw it in a magazine.
You know, that I kind of lucked out on that because more or less that's how I got my name, only it wasn't like in a magazine. It was just literally my dad was like, that's a cool name. I like that. I just lucked out in that he wasn't like Pajamas.
I mean,
There, but for a few extra brain cells go I.
I'm pretty sure we all probably have some good, like, what the hell is this name story, but my favorite's one of my uncles when he was like a public defender for a little while when he was out of law school, and was defending this lady who had a daughter named Famali, because the hospital named her that. Because in the hospital, they give you the little bracelets that have tags with your last name and your medical information, and your gender.
Oh, okay, so
So
female.
her name is F-E-M-A-L-E, whatever the hell their last name was. And they're like, oh yeah, they named her because it was Famali Jones.
So that just got put down as her actual
That got
name?
put down as her actual name.
And then it's real hard to change that once
Yep.
it's been put down.
Oh, that one hurts.
Molly.
Why did I sleep? Why did I sleep? Why did I sleep? Why did you crawl into bed if you weren't gonna get to sleep? I thought it'd be funny. You have cause. The only one I have is a friend who named their child Justified by Faith Garden.
Oh yeah, I knew about that one.
And,
we know that person.
Yeah, their other child, which was it was something weird like courage in the face of danger or something like that.
Yep.
Like as a name, courage in the face of danger.
You want to be hated by your kids? This is how you get hated by your kids. That's like
I don't know why you would-
first name. I think you just have to run away from those. Nope, I've got a seal now. Oh. It protects me from them.
So Nathanael means gift from God. So
Yeah.
that is a sentence. All right. So Shadow the Hedgehog is an ultimate life form created
really
by
back
Dr.
here?
Edman's grandfather.
So
to
Trevor,
cure
I
cancer.
can't help but notice you're still in the zombie town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The heck are you still doing here?
I don't know where to go anymore. I kept making forward progression, and then I got to a point, and it's
What
like,
the fuck did you just do?
I
Now
know
you
you're
stuck that
still
box
in
in
the
the door.
I don't know.
So then, for some reason, they decided it was a good idea to give him guns to make him edgier.
Just go down
and
the
I
stair.
don't know why.
Hurry up
It doesn't
before we keep
make
hearing about
any
Shadow the
sense.
Hedgehog.
But because he's
Trevor,
an
on
ultimate
some
life
level, this is your
form,
fault.
for some reason he is capable of using
This seems like where I need to be.
the
It
Chaos
does look important.
Emeralds to stop time, and because he, for some reason, is similar to Sonic the Hedgehog in a lot of ways, which they never truly explained why they were
You'll
similar.
be fine.
Suddenly,
fine.
Sonic is also able to
be
control
fine.
time with the Chaos Emeralds because reasons.
Does anybody
The door, right?
does anybody know where I need to go?
The other door.
So then,
Because I've been through here before.
I think you should go topside.
Shadow sacrifices himself to destroy the prototype Ultimate Life Form, which is great because, you know, Shadow the Hedgehog is the real Ultimate Life Form, so you would assume, you know, the prototype is also some type of, like, weird hedgehog or something. No, it's like a planet-sized snake turtle. And so, you fight this planet-sized snake turtle, and then Shadow sacrifices himself to save the world. And then he's just cloned later on, and he's still around, because, you know, why not?
I figured if we were going back to 4 episodes ago, I'd get the automaton back out.
It wasn't 4 episodes ago, because that episode didn't exist!
But then
So
we
where the hell
Yep.
do I go?
I think you should like scan like the perimeter of town and see if there's like some areas off to the side or something.
Yeah, because, like, that's how I got here, so I was like, oh, there's a side area. But I got the thing that wards away ghosts.
Uh-huh.
Which is good.
So that's this whole area. So I went to where all the ghosts were, and it did nothing for me.
Where?
I'm kind of afraid to leave.
I bet it'll just bump you out on the world map. Oh,
Oh.
haven't been here?
No, I have not. Okay, cool.
Yay, new
We're
place.
back to forward progression.
Yay!
Maybe there's a dog here. I hope, because I need to find a dog.
Yeah, I think
Ow!
that's probably what's happening here is you probably need to activate the dog.
Yeah, now that I have the thing to block ghosts, there was probably something down here with ghosts that was blocking the dog.
I don't know. To be fair, I super remember this town from when I tried to play this
Do you remember
game.
it being awful? Because this is kind of awful.
I remember being stuck here a while.
You're awful, Trevor.
Well, clearly, but you know.
Oh, out of
Oh,
there.
no.
Hey, you just left. Good job.
Whew.
Oh, the whole
Okay.
And at
town
least you
is-
don't have to go back through again.
Okay, need to find a dog. Where would I hide a dog in a horrible zombie town?
A cemetery.
Oh, cool. Where's the cemetery?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's in the cemetery because he's after all the bones.
I thought you had all the answers. Why didn't you have all the answers?
So what was
We
to
haven't
the
seen
right?
the cemetery
Okay,
yet.
There.
what have you acquired recently? The ability to not be hurt by ghosts?
Yes.
Okay, where are ghosts?
I went to a room with 3 ghosts. You know what was in there?
Nothing.
Jack shit.
Nothing. Just 3 ghosts. And once I made it to where I could deal with the ghosts, they were like, hey, what up?
What was
Hey,
to
guys,
the-
new area. Found a new area.
You haven't
the
walked over here
side.
before?
Nope.
Trevor, why?
There's something. See, there's some more stuff on the other side on the
Well,
right.
yeah, that place I've been to.
He's never been here before.
Yeah,
Because
it's.
he never walked in this area.
Hey, this because it's above where there was another thing. There are a couple areas that did not exist in the town that exist here. And so first I kind of went to the place. I was like, here's the town. Here's the stuff in there. And now
This all looks maybe significant, or at least has a magic rock in it.
this is gonna be one of those things where, like, kind of like earlier, it's gonna look like progression, and then it's going to just be like breaks. Oh,
Nope, this ain't
all right.
nothing.
Be a thing. Be a thing.
Ooh,
You got the light rod.
I bet that does
All right.
something.
That can kill ghosts, I bet.
That-
And so you can go kill the
Okay.
ghosts and get
I know
something from it.
exactly where I need to go now.
Go
Okay.
kill all the ghosts and you will get a dog for it.
That sounds right, but you said it, so I want to say no.
But I'm right about a lot of things. You just said that.
Yeah, but I also want to say no, because you know.
Were there more chests down?
Yeah.
That
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Wow,
yes.
that does some serious damage.
Oh, I'm gonna go wreck these ghosts, guys.
Oh, hey, because it's the light rod and its alignment is lawful good and these guys are chaotic evil.
Yep.
Oh, sure. Now weapons can have alignments.
Wouldn't that be neutral evil?
Also, just so you know, I mentioned the cemetery thing because of my divine intuition.
Because you have something that actually gives you a cemetery on, actually shows a cemetery on it.
That actually gives you a cemetery.
I play cemetery!
In attack mode?
No, it's a field car, you numbskull.
I would have also expected. I would also have accepted Ninny, because that would have just been delightful to hear you call somebody a Ninny.
Nincompoop.
You nitty!
It doesn't count if Ian says it.
Is that like a female goat?
It's
Yeah,
kind of like an
maybe.
Audi.
I don't
A
know.
fancy car?
That's no. You're both wrong.
A long, long way to go.
What's happening?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's drugs.
All right, so I'm gonna go eat some more. Apparently you can't hurt ghosts still. You should
Yeah, but they
try
can't hurt
hurting
you
ghosts more.
Well, I leveled up from them.
Phasmo's
Thanks,
level
Ghost.
17, and he gained the ability to kill ghosts.
It's cool. I got one last idea that I've not tried yet.
As near as I can tell, somewhere on the like northeast quadrant of town, you can go even more east and find a cemetery.
So we're just completely barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah. Did you just?
Yes.
Yeah, we're at the east side, so go more north and
Yeah,
then
like
more east.
the area that I was just at, where I got the light rod, was northeast, but
You are going west. You are going
there's a reason why.
southwest.
Because here's the square,
You're
and there's a
full of garbage.
northeast exit in the square.
Full of garbage.
What garbage? Look at that!
You,
I went
You've
for
made
the
a mistake.
You
but
made
then
a
you have to go
mistake.
back
You
down
gave
again.
me a controller.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Oh, there's a blue shiny.
There's a rock up there.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing up there.
Also, have you tried picking up any of the rocks in your way?
Well, there's a fence in our way this time.
Picking up rocks, you say? That thing that is almost always a
notoriously
thorn
bad.
in my side?
Yeah, you should go look for rocks that are in your way and pick them up.
No, not
Also-
you again!
Also, stop getting basilisk.
I have like no healing items left because of you dinguses.
And the store closed.
Okay, can you? How do you get like north from here?
Oh, I have to go scooting around through a building to get there.
Okay, so I think you should do that.
Because that's where I go. Whoop.
I have now brought up a
Divine through. So that you can divine your way through.
yeah exactly.
And then you go past the ghosts,
Goats.
and then you go back up here,
The goat armor.
and then you go out here.
So you were very close earlier. If this is going to the right place. So let me
Then you go
look at where you're at for a little
up,
bit.
Down.
To,
Yeah, because
to kind of compare it to like my own mental image, what's going on. Yeah, go straight up.
straight up you say.
I think so.
I mean, there wasn't really an exit there.
You're straight up.
stop getting
I can't.
attacked.
He's getting me through a wall.
Oh, yeah, he's a
messed up.
basilisk.
Yeah, his basilisk way over there.
You should.
Stop it!
You should. Wow! Everything exploded.
Frame rate drops
Is it
so
just-
much.
Yeah, head back up that way.
Just- Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's confusing, because, yeah, I'm
this-
looking at the same map, and it totally looks like that's the exit.
What map?
That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Divine Intuition one.
See, I'm not crazy.
Almost-
Here, you know what? We're gonna take a break.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna take a break, and we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna have some forward progression. And I'm gonna get out of this zombie-infested town where they're all trying to eat me. It'll be great.
Hi, Trevor. What's up?
You
I'm
sound,
doing fine.
sound like you're having just a half-half-iest day.
Trevor?
I've got one bulb left.